This is the DEFCON warning system. Alert status for 2 p.m., Sunday, July 1st, 2012. Condition green, DEFCON 5. Condition green, DEFCON 5. Condition green, DEFCON 5. There are currently no imminent nuclear threats against the United States at this time. Shifting its focus to China, the United States plans to move a majority of its warships to the Asia region, with Singapore agreeing in principle to host a rotation of 4 combat ships. However, with operations in both the Asian and Gulf regions, the U.S. Navy admits that it is straining to meet operational demands. Meanwhile, fake electronic parts from China have been found in U.S. military equipment including missiles and military aircraft. Russian bombers have invaded the Alaskan Air Identification Zone during recent training exercises, yet this has drawn no response from the U.S. president. Additionally, President Obama of the United States plans to further cut the U.S. nuclear arsenal far below the required amounts called for in the recent U.S.-Russia arms treaty. Meanwhile, Russia is preparing its military to invade Syria to bolster the Syrian government. Fearing a nuclear Iran, Saudi Arabia is negotiating with China to guarantee oil in exchange for nuclear weapons, while the United States is selling its most advanced missile interceptors to the United Arab Emirates. A new U.S. intelligence report states that Russia has been providing goods to Iran's ballistic missile program, though, strangely, also says that Moscow has no official policy on backing Iran's weapons program. The United States and the European Union have falsified Iranian negotiations to keep Israel from initiating action. Meanwhile, Iran views continuing negotiations as weakness by Western powers and believes that it is currently winning the propaganda war. Iran is currently finishing a new space center which can be used to launch domestic satellites as well as research missile technology, while Russia, with permission from the United Nations Security Council, plans to build a second nuclear reactor in Iran. Iran has made the claim that it is designing its first nuclear-powered submarine. South Korea plans to bolster its cruise and ballistic missile arsenal by 500 over the next 5 years. Myanmar has announced that it has given up its nuclear program, citing financial and management issues. However, it has rebuffed International Atomic Energy Agency inspectors, claiming that there is quote nothing to check and nothing to see, so it is irrelevant end quote. The DEFCON warning system is a private enterprise which monitors world events and assesses nuclear threats against the United States by national entities. It is not affiliated with any government agency and does not represent the alert status of any military branch. The public should make their own evaluations and not rely on the DEFCON warning system for any strategic planning. At all times, citizens are urged to learn what steps to take in the event of a nuclear attack. If this had been an actual attack, the DEFCON warning system will give radiation readings for areas that are reported to it. Your readings will vary. This system serves the Kettle Falls area of Northeast Washington. Official news sources will have radiation readings for your area. For immediate updates, go to www.defconwarningsystem.com. Breaking news and important information can be found on the DEFCON warning system message board and on the DEFCON Twitter feed DEFCON WS. You may also subscribe to the YouTube channel DEFCON warning system. Note that Twitter and YouTube updates may be subject to delays. The next scheduled update is 2 p.m. Pacific Time, August 1, 2012. Additional updates will be made as the situation warrants, with more frequent updates at higher alert levels. This concludes this broadcast of the DEFCON warning system.